Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights, and this will be part 5. I do apologize for the 2 previous episodes because I know the quality of them was quite low, and that was because I wasn't feeling too well, and do not do recordings if you're not feeling well. I had started this recording, but there are baddies around in the area, and one of the 2 guards up here decided to basically run through the entire area, waking up every single bad guy there was, and of course, because they're getting killing blows, that means that they are stealing valuable experience. You're not getting an awful lot of experience for killing enemies, but every experience point counts. So, I don't want them to do that. There are certain bad guys in this area that I want to make absolutely sure that I engage on my terms, not on their terms. And having an NPC running around willy-nilly awakening the entire block is not beneficial to anyone. So, anyway, the gate captain, Kip, let's go and speak to him.
Well met.
You're going to keep your heads up. There's been a prison break. How did you escape? Where's this prison? Any areas still safe? This militia have a bomb attack. Thanks for the warning. Basically, there is a militia HQ down here. I need to pause for a second. Down here, that you can go and get a quest to look into the prison break. You can buy maps for these areas, but I like having the maps not disclosed, because that way I can see where I've been. So, let's go around and loot stuff. There should be an attack over there in a second. Come on, please. Stay where you are, guys. Come on. More. Just want to get rid of a few here. To make sure that the guards are not getting involved, so we don't have that NPC running around like an idiot again. Oh, it's got a decent amount of health, good. Kill him! Come on. You know, it's nice having attentive guards and all that, but this is so annoying now. He's doing it again.
That's it for you. Take that.
Can you move back, please? Oh, come on. This is just so incredibly stupid. Lino, do not pull anymore. Thank you very much. Do not pull anymore. I don't want that guard to wake up. Come on. The artificial intelligence in this game is definitely very artificial. It's not present. See, he kills the guard, he kills the person I just been punching on and didn't get any experience for it because the guard killed him. I mean, the counterpoint is if you leave her in melee, she'll go in and get herself killed. So, it's one of those things. Anyway, we have loots to do. I want to be systematic about how I do loots. And looting is important. It keeps you afloat. Lawful good, remember, not lawful stupid. There's a difference between the two. This one will be locked. I know that for a fact. You look at this type of chest, it's a square box. All chests, you can bash them if you haven't got the ability to lockpick them, of course. And they will have damage reduction. This chest type has 10 points of damage reduction. Physical damage reduction, that is. So even though my character can do 10 points and then crit for potentially 20, trying to break it is going to be obnoxious without a either higher physical damage or a source of magical damage, because of course magical damage will bypass the damage reduction. If I remember to come back and open this chest eventually, if I get hold of some magical damage, I will do so, but if I forget, I forget. It's probably not going to be much, but it's worth checking all chests. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Or she goes. She's seen an enemy on across the playfield, and she will engage because the computer AI is yeah, not very good. Put it that way. Because now, of course, what happens is I could just basically let her kill herself. Try and see where she detected them. All the way over here. Down from the dock. Through a wall. Right? Lovely, isn't it? Come on. So I assume we are still in combat or one. No, the music changed. We are no longer in combat. Hooray for that. But no, we are in combat. Thank you. One more. This in and by itself can be reason enough not to have followers with you, because they can do. There's a certain word I'm not allowed to use because apparently it's everyone considers it to be a disgrace against certain people. It's not meant to be a disgrace against certain people. It's just a realization of what is happening. But it's a certain word that reflects a certain inability to react intelligently. So, I mean, it's a computer game, what do you expect? Especially a computer game from this age, but... Here we go again. At least I'm getting XP for killing these guys. Hey. I hope, anyway, depends on the... Ah, got him. Militia soldier, can you go away and never interfere in my combat again, please? That'd be good. Because of my systematic nature, I will go back to the dock and I will open that chest. Did I loot this one? What I sometimes do to make sure that I have checked every single bit of potential loot is I usually break the chests to make sure that I know. These chests, by the way, have 5 points of damage resistance, so anything over 5 should do damage to them. Should probably enable flurry of blows, because I mean you can only miss chest on volume. By volume 1. Or you can crit the chest. In Neverwinter Nights, you will not destroy items in chests, but I'm very sure in the Neverwinter Nights 2 there is a chance when you bash a chest that you will break the items inside. Interestingly enough, you can be bashing the chest with your hands and feet and break a magical two-handed sword inside it. Never mind, it's, yeah, I mean, game mechanics are game mechanics, but let us be systematic. Let's go where we want to go. We want to go this way, I think. Master Johns, he is not in any way, shape or form endangered right now. Come on. Loot, it's a corpse. Doesn't need the money. Fairly sure again it was in Neverwinter Nights 2 where something like Flurry of Blows was considered to be you could set it to automatically be enabled when you enter combat, but that was too complicated, of course. This is a plague fire. I'm fairly sure I've mentioned that in a previous episode. So what we need to do is we can just quickly, didn't we? No. I'm sure I had a torch. Apparently not. Well, if I find a torch, I shall do something about it. There should be a vendor in this area. Anyway. Flurry of Blows mode. Flurry of Blows mode. Activated, deactivated, activated, deactivated. Yeah. It should just be something where you set.
Have at thee! I'll slit your throat!
They died. Come on, please. The game seems to be misbehaving. This is an area that we can't access, but we can access this area behind her. The sundial is basically an indication of Harbor Scouts things, and that's a special class or prestige class you can play. I'm fairly sure those are connected to those sundial doors. Anyway.
That's it for you! Take that! Yeah.
Did you enable Flurry of Blows? No, you didn't. Oh. You're dead. Anything of value in here? No? Oh. Potion of Buckskin. Potions are weak variations of the spells that they
I greet you.
emulate, or they don't emulate spells that are being cast on a potion flask alongside some other components in order to create potions, so it's still the full spell effect, but it doesn't have the same duration as the spell will have. Thanks for the help. Was trying to make money. Oh, who are you? What are you doing? Streets. Your attack is who were they? The head gaoler, which is a. That's how they use the spell. Jail. Gaol. So, yeah. Well, anyway. Tunnels. What tunnels? Oh, where's this estate? It's basically telling us about a back door into the prison. Do you know about the prison? Not enough guards to keep you safe. Do you need an escort? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I hit the wrong one. I could have escorted her for some experience. Well, it's probably not going to make much of a difference. 2035 away from next level. Oh. You died. Taking a 3-time despawning. Empty. I'll probably end up double checking things, but I just want to make sure. Any other baddies? It doesn't appear to be. Any other lootables? No. Any box? Some gold pieces. It's supposed to be locked. Yeah, flurry of blows. Flash. It's so fun when you do an actual miss and you actually miss a chest right in front of you. That the person feels foolish. Spike helmet. Happy crossbow. I do not like using ranged attacks as a monk because, I mean, your fists are doing the talking for you. But, have they got inventories added to... No? Handle trap, so stealth mode. Movement by... you can
Alright,
toggle
dear, I'm
spellcasting.
getting to it.
Interesting. Okay. Should probably just, despite my complaints about it, should probably have it on. Mr. Master Mercantile. Okay, let's go in and say hi. Hello, merchant.
Hello.
Merchant. Let me see your wares. Unfavorable. You know, stop being such an obnoxious. 4 gold. Have you got any... I mean, usually they have some interesting things, the main things being things like magical bags. Reduce container weight content. Weight minus 40%. The more expensive they are, the more they reduce the weight of the items in them. And of course you can get bags of holding, which is basically a... It's connected to a non-physical dimension. I know it sounds a bit bizarre, but magic is magic. Magic is such a lovely thing. You can explain everything with magic. A bag of holding allows you to hold an awful lot of stuff without having any weight of them. I want to buy the torch. There we go. Good. I can always sell to someone who's favorable. I may as well try and save the pennies I can. But just going to loot this barrel, you don't mind, do you? No, I'm not going to loot it because I don't want the arrows. What about the remains? Yes, the militia HQ. Which also has stuff we can loot. So looting we do. Oh, healer kit. I'll take it. Arrows. Don't care about those. Should be a box. A large shield. It's only £15. We can carry it then.
What brings you here? The guards weren't supposed to let anyone else into the Peninsula District. Say, you aren't a new recruit, are you?
What brings you here? My feet. No. Lady Arabelle has temporarily assigned me to militia duty. Service. Thing. Actually, no, that's the first welcome news. Blah, blah, blah. Who are you? My name is Hammerfist. I'm an adventurer. What kind of job? How do you intend to get me into the prison? We are lawful goods, so we are going to, of course, accept any payment because, I mean, we're doing it for the betterment of people. What dangers are you aware of? Eleven, what can you tell me about him? Right, I guess I'm your man. It does change to, I guess I'm your woman, in case you play a female character, which is a nice little touch. Anyway, more prison stuff. Just need to check the time. Very good. So, as I like to be systematic, we're probably going to go this way. We got to go and find Master John's, I think. Should be over here somewhere. Also need to find that corpse pile, so we can gain a bit of experience. I had a feeling I would be lost. I'll start by missing the chest. Doesn't matter. I'm a very skilled monk. I cannot hit stationary objects on my... Never mind. It is in these situations that you realize that the dice rolls sometimes seem a bit favored towards enemies. I mean, it's very, very hard to... let's just get that as well. It's very, very hard to prove, of course, that the game is rigged, because, I mean, it most likely isn't. It just feels like it's rigged when you have your character doing 5 attacks in a row and rolling 4 times 1. And then you have an enemy fighting you doing 5 attacks in a row, rolling 17, 18, 19, and 20. And it happens too often for it to be a coincidence. I don't want to claim the game is rigged for dice rolls, but I will claim the game is rigged for dice rolls. Can we open that chest? It's likely locked as well. Of course it's locked. Let's bash it open. Let's go and speak to Master Johns and get him escorted. This time I'm going to click the options to make sure that I hit the right key. By not using the key, I make sure to hit the right key. That's smart. Come on, open the bloody chest. There's supposed to be a big, baddie, strong monk. Yes, monks are weak early on. A lot of classes are weak early on, but the power difference between a low-level monk, for instance, and a high-level monk compared to a low-level paladin and a high-level paladin, the difference for a monk is massive. It's noticeable and it's definitely detectable, discernible, whatever you call it, for a paladin, but for a monk it's absolutely brutal. So, did we check that? Yes, we did. Okay. I'm going to be rechecking so many things, it's unbelievable. The door behind you. Of course, because she's using her crossbow in melee, she provokes an attack of opportunity every single time she attacks. And because of the game is trying to give some sense of flow of combat, you have a natural movement, slight repositions and things like that to get that sense of active combat. But unfortunately, it often means that you have, in my case, Lino standing behind you, and you're fighting over here, and then because of the combat flow, your character keeps going backwards, which means that suddenly she gets into melee range and she's using her crossbow and she provokes attacks of opportunity every single time. If you have 4 enemies in close proximity, she will provoke 4 attacks of opportunity every single time she uses her crossbow, which is painful. Anyway, let's go and speak to Master Johns.
I greet you, my
What are you
child.
doing on the streets? You attack who were they? The head jailer, tunnels, what is they? Do you need an escort? Would you? Of course I would, because it's experience. I'll do anything for experience. Yep. That way. Come on. Yeah, well, he will teleport. It's fine. Three points towards good and 62 experience. That is 2.5 kill of escape prisoners I just gained for running a few yards. But you know what? Before we do anything else, let us should be safe here. I think. Just do a quick save. Quick shave indeed. Can we rest here? Yes, we can rest here. I know I have Stunning Fist, by the way, and I'm not going to use it against the common scrap. It's just not worth it because they died so quickly. Very heroic adventurer, by the way, calling enemies common scrap. Lovely. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this an episode here, and then when we get back, we're going to explore the rest of the map and most likely enter the prison itself. But on that note, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye for now.